Good afternoon. Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm back. My name is Heather Courage, and I am a 3D artist, a stylized character maker, a woman in games ambassador, a ZBrush live streamer, a speaker for UK universities, and what else am I? many things. Woman in Games Ambassador is the other one that I am. I do stuff. Oh, I think I said that one. Oh yeah. Also, I run a studio. There's that as well. So I do stuff. That's who I am. If you are new to the stream, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hi to me and spending some time with me today. I appreciate everyone that comes to spend time and support these streams. Woo! Round of applause for you guys. Hey, Manix here. Hello. Epicard is here. Hi. It's Nat. Hi. Favorite diva. Oh, you know it. Zisa Fusion. Hello, my love. Nice to see you here again. Hi, hi, hi. We got loads of people here today. That's lovely. So hi, everybody. I am back with more of the ZBrushing. It's cold. It's cold. It's meant to be spring and it was warm, but it's not warm anymore. It's now cold again for some reason. I don't know why. But here we are. It is also the 1st of April, which is April Fool's Day. And I got April Fooled by Patrick Foley, also known as Patrick 4D. So if you go onto my Instagram, you'll see that I, being a nice, supportive person, reshared his work. Because I was like, oh, look, he shared something. I'm going to share it and be nice and supportive. It was AI. The man had me. I got had. So thanks, Patrick, for that moment in my life. I think it's the first time that I've reshared AI slop. But yeah, I feel dirty. I feel dirty inside. So yeah, please don't April Fools me. I'm easily fooled. I really, really am. Let's get on with today. Today we are going to be doing some amazing hard surface work inside of ZBrush. I know everyone kind of freaks out when you talk about hard surface in ZBrush. I love it. I enjoy it. One of my favorite tools in ZBrush is the Z Modeler tool because you can do so much with it. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be using that a whole hell of a lot. So if you are interested in seeing how I block this out, too bad I forgot to record it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I did it yesterday while I was on a different stream and I blocked the whole thing out. And now today we're going to go in and start like refining some of these shapes and getting it to look like what we actually want it to look like for our weapon. There's going to be a lot that goes on here. A lot of beveling is going to take place. It's going to take a while. Hey, Polly's here. Good morning, Polly. Welcome, 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 welcome. Nice to see you here. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I love doing these streams. It makes me really happy. I love getting to chat with you all. It's one of the things that I get moaned at sometimes about. I spend more time chatting with you guys than actually working. But feel free to drop questions, comments, all the rest into chat. Tell me about yourself. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me everything. I would love to hear what you're up to. If you got questions about things, ask me questions. If I can't answer the questions, I'll find someone who can answer the questions and I'll get back to you again. Happy to see me in ZBrush. Happy to be in ZBrush. Happy to be in ZBrush. ZBrush is my all-time favorite platform. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on a ZBrush stream right now. I am ultimate ZBrush fangirl and I will preach the ways of ZBrush until my dying day. But here we are. We're going to be doing some hard surface. Hard surface in ZBrush. What? I know. How dare you? It's disgusting. It is. It is disgusting. I'm going to disgust you today. It's amazing. Like, ZBrush is so cool for this sort of stuff. It's really fun to work with. I enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. I didn't do the block out in ZBrush. I won't lie to you. There are ways to do this in ZBrush, but I didn't because I wanted to practice some of my other softwares because I haven't been practicing them very much recently. So I kind of needed to. And here we are. We're back again doing more stuff. Let's see. We got struggling to sculpt hands right now. Oh, don't struggle. If you're looking for something really cool for that, go and check out Ryan Kingsley on his different channels. He does a lot of the anatomy stuff, and I'm sure he's done one on how to do decent hands. Also check out Anatomy for Sculptors, the online thing. It'll show you how to block it out and go from like block out to hands really easily. So that'll help you. You would love to do hard surface on ZBrush, but you're only capable on Blender. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to show you how to do these things. So that's what I'm here for. On that note of what am I here for? I'm here for many things. You all know that I run a studio called Firestorm Studio. If you don't know that, you should be going and checking them out. Go and look at Firestorm Studio. There's also links down below for our Discord and all the rest of that good stuff. one of the things that I want to look at doing for Firestorm Studio, next thing that I want to do for Firestorm Studio is start producing some really cool tutorials for you guys. It can cover anything. Like, be my guest. It can cover anything. So what I'm looking for is some information from people that are looking for tutorials. What sort of tutorials are you guys looking for? What do you want to see? What would you actually watch? Because it takes a lot of time and effort to make a tutorial, and I don't want to do it for no reason. So if you're interested in tutorials, like, hit me up, let me know what you would like to see, what you're stuck on, or if you've done all of these things, if you already progressed past tutorials and you know everything already, tell me what tutorials you did originally look up and what you did originally need information on. I am here to support. This is exactly why I'm doing what I do. It's to try and help you guys and make sure that everyone has access to art and the ability to do art. So let me know what you're looking for, guys. Whatever I can do to help, that's what I'm here to do. Alrighty, let's go. Hands are notoriously hard in every medium of art. They are. They are. I would rather do hands than feet, funnily enough. I don't like doing feet. I think people spend more time practicing hands. So when it comes to doing feet, they're suddenly like, wait, what is this nonsense? So what we're looking at here is something that I've just brought in from a different platform, whose name shall not be mentioned. And it was literally just done by drawing over it all and extruding. That's it. That's all we got. So each piece is individually made. It looks like it's all one piece at the moment, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to auto group everything so that it is separate. You can kind of see what I'm working with. We are then going to go in and start refining every single one of these pieces. Why am I doing every single one of these pieces? Because I like good ambient occlusion and I like my pieces to be separate. When I finally retopologize this, it is going to be a game model. When it gets retopologized, all of it's going to be into one piece. So it'll be retopologized over the top of everything because I like to make extra work for myself. Can't get away from hand struggle in any medium. Absolutely. Absolutely true. So we split this into different groups, which is marvelous. I've got this in its own little file. It's all by itself. There's nothing else in here. And the reason being is that I'm going to start by like group splitting everything. So we now have like 1,000,001 little pieces to work with. Happy days. But that means that we can do refining a lot nicer and a lot easier, really. We are going to start by making this blade because it's the bit that's going to annoy me the most. And the initial problem is we have a big square. We have a great big square, which is not a blade. It's not blading here, guys. It's not doing what it needs to be doing. So I'm going to start by working out how I'm going to change that. How am I going to change that? I haven't quite worked it out yet. I'm not going to lie. Whenever I come to these streams, I kind of have like a vague idea of what I'm doing, but a lot of it is I make it up as I go along. So we're gonna be making things up as we go along a bit here. I'm just busy scoping this out and seeing what it is that I want to be doing first. So let's do this first. Let's make the sharp end of it. It's kind of a weird shaped blade as well because in the actual, it's like an axe blade. I don't know if both sides are meant to be sharp or not. Like, I think this side is, the top side is flat, right? So we've just got sharp there, but then that's flat as well into a blade. I don't know, it's weird. Is it sharp or is it just like is it just sharp on the end maybe? It might just be sharp on the end. Do we have anything else that shows us? Not really. Curse you 2D artists. Where is my information? Is it just sharp on the end? It might just be sharp on these ends here. That would actually make it a lot easier, to be honest. Okay. If they just want it to be sharp on those ends, we can work with that. I think. We can work with that. We can make that work. Yeah, because it's like flat on that side as well. So it's flat the whole way through to there. And then it goes into a point over here. And then it's a point over here. Interesting. Last edge is sharp. Yeah, like this bit there. And then that bit there is sharp. I was thinking that there was a sharp edge on the bottom, but it's not. It's like a hammer thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's a thing. Also, I've made a mistake here, but we can fix that later. That's a later problem. All right, cool. We have a vague idea of what we're doing. We're just going to make it up. I'm going to make it up as I go along. Today's stream is sponsored by caffeine. All right, let's make it up. Let's figure this guy out as we go along. I also want to check because I think I've got double edges in here as well, which is going to be a problem. I'm not 100% sure if there's double edges, but I just want to like poke it and check to see what's going on in there. All right. Z modeler brush. Let us polygroup. I'm going to polygroup single polys for now just because it's easier for me. Oh, did you see that? That's not good. Ah, we got problems. There are double edges in here. No. Let's go to delete. Delete that guy. I just want to see what's going on. Yeah, it's got faces on the inside as well, which is not great. That's not awesome. That's going to give me a headache. I'm trying to think of the fastest way to be able to fix this without causing too much of a meltdown. Let me see. Yeah, it's got a whole pile of things that are connected. No! Okay. I've got a feeling I'm going to end up having to do this for a lot of it, which is not ideal. Ew. Invert. Why are you being like this? All right, so we're just going to delete hidden. Kind of curious, when you model a character from a 2D concept, how much similar do you think you should look like when it comes to the overall design and faces? Does it really matter to art directors? It matters a lot to art directors. If you are creating something based off of a concept, you have to remember that the art director has, I mean, I hope, paid an artist to create that concept, and they've spent time and energy thinking about what that concept needs to look like. There's always a lot of different choices that are made in the concepting part of creating a character, especially for a game or whatever. You are looking at the different silhouettes, you're looking at the different shape language that's getting used, the face, all the rest of those things. It is very much thought about and put into the character to give you something to recognize. As human beings, like especially with faces, we recognize different faces. How often do you, and I know we shouldn't, it's very naughty, but how often do you look at a person and judge them just by their face and their facial structure? You judge them for like, oh, that person looks like they're mean, that person looks like they're nice, based off of just what their facial structure looks like. And a lot of that is put through into the concepting of a character as well. So when you have to then create that character, keeping true to the concept is really, really important. They don't want you to deviate. When you are working as a 3D artist, creating a character in a studio, you're not being paid to design a character. You're being paid to recreate the character reliably. So unfortunately, those choices are already made by someone else. You just have to, you know, photocopy it out, but in 3D form. So it matters a lot. And that's why a lot of the times, like, it's really good if you're learning, if you're a student, if you want to get into a games industry or film industry or cinematics or whatever, it's nice to be able to create your own pieces. It's nice to create your own characters. It's nice to come up with your own thing. But what they're going to look for is your ability to faithfully recreate based off of a 2D concept. So what you want to have in your portfolio is, here's the 2D, here's the 3D, here's how closely I got those to relate to one another. It is very, very important. They just announced Half-Life 3. Happy April Fool's Day. Isn't the bottom actually sharp? The gold curve looks like the inside of the blade, not a flat bottom. Oh God, let's see. Hold on, let's have a look at that. You guys get to help me decide these things today. Sometimes, like if you're working in an environment where you've got access to the 2D artists that created it, it's really nice to be able to then go in and you can have these discussions. Unfortunately, in my instance, I don't have that luxury, so I have to make things up as I go along. So bottom actually sharp. That gold curve looks like inside of a blade, not a flat bottom. I was thinking that, but then over here you can see it's like it's a flat edge. I don't know, because I was gonna do this as a sharp edge, but I don't think it is. There's no other images of her using the weapon, is there? No. It's just that. That's all we got to work on is that and that. So I think that's flat. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We're gonna be creative. It might be sharp over here as well. I don't know. We're gonna have to be creative with it. The trailer's so good. Oh, I'm sorry I ruined that for you. I'm sorry. I've just been April Fooled already, so I'm on the lookout. Although I was about to cancel the stream, be like, right, sorry guys, I've got to go watch trailers. I'm out of here. Okay, so let's fix this piece because obviously when it's imported, it hasn't merged the pieces together the way that I needed it to. So we are going to start deleting things. It would be easier. There is an easier, faster way of doing this. In fact, I might just do that. So the easier, faster way of deleting something like this is if we go to, not deformation, we're going to go to polygroups and we are going to group by normals. Wow. That does not fill me with happiness. And I'm not sure why it's doing that. Back to my original plan. Please ignore that. Pretend that didn't happen. Clearly something went wrong. Let's just do this. Oh, we got double faces. That's why. Not exactly what we were looking for. I think what happened is when I was doing extrusions previously, I've kind of screwed it up. But it's okay. We will persevere. So much deleting. You can see, like, just from where I'm tapping it, there's double faces because I've got to double click some of these. Why? What did I do? I kind of know what I did. What I did was yesterday when I was making this, I extruded it out and there was an issue with the mirroring. And I think when I then re-mirrored it, it kept some of the faces. So, whoops. These things happen. Usually to me. Usually it's me. Hooray! We delete. Oh, no, wait, we've got more. Got some weird stuff going on here as well. Let's delete these. Delete that. We don't need it. Spear chuck. Hey, kids. Hey. I am kids. Can I be kids too, please? I wish I was still kids. I'm not kids. I work for a game company as a 3D design, and usually for character, I will receive the frontal concept, the profile of the character revised by the art director. Yeah, exactly. Like you get, if you're working in a place like that, you get really nice concepts. So you'll get like the front, the three-quarter view back of the character, so you can really see all of the different views on the character. It makes it a lot easier for you to do the actual modeling of it. These concepts that I'm busy working on here, so this concept here is not what you would get. This is not really it's a concept, but it's more of an illustration than a concept. It's not giving me, you know, a front T-pose, a back T-pose of the character. It's just giving me an in-pose character to be working off of, which is a little bit more difficult to be doing. It's doable, but it's not the best way to do it. Yeah. In my opinions. I always got to like say in my opinion, just in case I'm wrong. In my opinion, it's better to have a T-pose character to be working off. Sometimes my feedback was to move one vertex. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like it can be really, really tight on it. It depends. It depends on what you're working on as well. Like it depends on if you have a really strict art director that you're working with or not. Let's mirror in Z. No, cancel. That one. That one. Mirror in world. Oh god, what have I done? Undo. Is it mirroring the other way? Oh, it is. Okay. So let's go deformation. We'll go mirror. Mirror in world. No, that's not it. It's not going to give me what I want. I've screwed up. I've made a terrible mistake. I've deleted the wrong side of my thing. No. Let's see. Will it work? No. 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 Technology is failing me today. My ability to be an artist is failing me. I need to invert this. How do I invert you? Ah, curses. Go back. Keep going back. Go back to the beginning. I love coming onto a stream unprepared and then I screw things up in front of everyone. It's good. It's good. It's good for my ego. Okay, let's go back to here. Back to where we began. So I'm going to try something else instead. Why? Do we have symmetry on? Ah. My brain is not braining right now. This is not going well for me. Hold on. I got to think things through. Let me just see if I do that. Do that. I am having a serious doubt right now. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Oh my god. I'm really not doing well today. Today is not a good day for streaming. Today, I should not be streaming today. Today is not going well. Don't trust anything that I show you today. Okay. I think this will work. Pray for me. Let's switch off symmetry because we don't need symmetry. What am I doing? Let's go back here. We want to delete these guys. So I'm just trying to delete like the internal faces that are hiding in here that we don't need. To be honest, I've never had this problem before. That's what they all say. I've never done this before, so I'm kind of hoping that my strategic plan is going to work. The previous one clearly did not work, but we'll see. There's nothing quite like being able to screw things up live on a stream, because at least then everyone gets to learn a new way to fix things. Here, let me break it so that you don't have to. Can't believe I got so many double faces in here. Oops. And I have a horrible feeling this is going to be the case for all of the pieces. So it's going to be a long stream. This is going to take a while to work on. Hooray? Question mark? Did it work? Hey guys, really happy to know I'm working in a 3D environment. Yay! Oh, you want to be a character artist? Look, I feel your pain. Um, I I don't like doing hard surface. Well, I do like doing hard surface, but I don't know. I don't like doing the weapons on a character. I don't know. Like, I don't like doing weapons. I try and avoid it. I was checking your studio website. There'll be full training courses for real. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we already do mentoring. If you're interested in like one-to-one direct mentoring, we do that. We also are looking at putting together full tutorial courses and stuff as well, which will be, some of them will be paid for. Like if you want a full paid course, you can get a full paid course. Some of them will be free ones that we put out onto YouTube and whatnot, so you guys can get short ones there. But eventually, we should be able to do it. Contains 3 edges that are shared by more than 2 polygons. That doesn't give me a lot of hope. Where are you? I think it's these guys. Yay! Dynamic works. Everything is fun. Please go easy on your international fans. I'm from Brazil. I totally understand that. So I am originally from South Africa, and I understand exchange rates are rough. We do charge for mentorship. So our mentorship is £60 per hour. Which sounds really, really expensive, but you can book as many sessions as you want with your chosen mentor. So the way we organize it is that you guys get to come in, meet us, we pair you up with a mentor that suits whatever you're learning, whatever your skill sets are, whatever your software is. We have mentors for everything. You get to then meet that mentor and discuss with them how often you want to have sessions, how often you can afford to have sessions, and kind of build your own program rather than locking you into something where you have to pay like £20,000 and you have to attend every week. We make it easier for you to pay as you go. It's pay as you go learning more than anything else. Hey, I love your work. I love you. Thank you. I love your work. Oh, thanks guys. Thank you. It means so much to me. It really, really does. Like it means the world to me when people are nice. Thank you for being nice. Thank you for being nice. It's very nice that you're nice. I appreciate it. So welcome. You get to come and watch me completely screw things up. Why you don't announce a stream, Miss Ma'am? There's no notification on Discord. I don't know, actually. I can change that. I'll try and change that. I don't know if I can change that because I don't have access to this channel. Like ZBrush isn't my channel, but I will start posting that. You're from South Africa too? How's it? Wait, is it South Africa or South America? Yeah, I'm originally South African, and then I ended up living in the UK, and I've been in the UK for a long time. What does a mentor do? A mentor is there to guide you and help you. So it's having an expert on tap at any point that you can reach out and say, hey, I'm stuck. It is someone that will answer your questions, make sure that you are getting the right workflow in place, make sure that you are following the best techniques. They will correct you on mistakes that you're making. They will show you new ways of doing things. It's basically, a mentor is having your own personal teacher. That's what it is. Where can I sign for the mentorship you're talking about? So if you go onto the website, which is down below here somewhere, www.firestormstudio3d.com. If you go onto there, you can find a little contact us button. Hit the contact us button, send me an email. I'll get in touch with you. The email address is... Oh God, I can't remember my own email address. It's down there somewhere. Otherwise, get hold of me on Instagram. Send me a DM. If you're on our Discord, send me a DM on Discord as well. We're there. Like, just get hold of me. Just send me a message. South Africa, you're also South African. Nice. Whereabouts in South Africa are you from? I'm Durban. Well, I was Durban. I was in Durban for most of my life. And then I moved up to Mpumalanga for a while. I'm just going to turn this into like talking about South Africa instead. I haven't been home for a long time, guys. I haven't been back to South Africa in 8 years, something like that. And I do miss it. Like, I miss it. I miss it a lot. Mentors shower you with love and good vibes. We do that as well, actually. That is something that we do try to do. We try to make sure that we are encouraging you. And you know, when you're having a bad day, having a mentor there is what they help you. They help you through all of these things. My mentor, I have a mentor. My mentor is Anna Beganska. She's on here as well. She also does streaming and stuff. She's from Riot Games and Blizzard. And, you know, she started off as a mentor and now she's just one of my best friends. So, and whenever I've got a problem, I go to Anna. Whenever I finish a project, I go to Anna and go like, what do you think of the renders before I release it out to the public? So, you know, having a mentor is like having a friend who is also an artist who can help you with all your problems. That's what having a mentor is. Just doing retopology on a large model I've done for the first time. They're all separated. What would be your number one thing to remember? Also, I'm Greek living in England. You miss home too. Dude, yes. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I live in England and I look at like houses in Greece a lot. Like maybe I should just move to Greece. It's nice. It's pretty. It's sunny. And it's cheap. So right, doing retopology on a large model I've done for the first time. They're all separated. What would your number one thing to remember? At that point, honestly, retopology is easy. Retopology is fun. Retopology is not a difficult thing to do. Retopology and baking, the thing that makes it complex is making sure that you are organized. Have very, very organized files. Make sure you know where all your bits are, because otherwise it's really easy to get confused as to which bits are going in for baking, which bits are going in for retopology, and so on and so forth. Making sure that you are labeling things correctly becomes really important at that point of the process. That would be my top tip for retopology. Like honestly, retopology is easy. It's fun. You just sitting and drawing squares. It's all right. You're from Joburg. Oh my god, I don't even know if I can pronounce that. Katema, is that correct? If you're familiar with Springs and it's near there. Oh, okay, all right. I didn't spend a lot of time in Joburg, to be honest. I fly into Joburg and then I head out to where I used to live more than anything else. You're Greek and in Greece. Jealous. Jealous, and also your food is nice. Finishing your studies. Good. Always finish your studies. Studies is important. I've lost track of what I'm doing. You guys are distracting. Stop distracting me. So what I wanted to do is I want to go to again, I don't often do this, so like bear with me. I want to go to the, what do I want to go to? I want to go to the symmetry settings. Where are my symmetry settings? Is the Z plugin? Projection, scale, subtool master? No. Oh, transpose master? No. Where's symmetry? Where's my symmetry settings, guys? I've forgotten where these things are. Help me. Help me. Don't just sit there and watch me. Help me, goddammit. Kotema. It's been a long time since I've had to speak like Zulu and Xhosa and things. It's been a while. Where's my symmetry settings? You guys are confusing me. Hold on. Activate symmetry. There we go. But we don't want that one. We want it on the Z-axis, correct? Yes. Z-axis. Very nice. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had to do any of that. I lived up in Marloth Park for quite a while. I lived in, like, Marloth Park is, it's kind of next door to Kruger National Park. So you miss, oh yes, man, I do miss good food. I like traveling mostly so I can eat things. If anyone wants to get me over to Italy again, please send me tickets. I will visit you in Italy anytime. Italy is one of my favorite places to visit just for the food. So the reason that I've done this is, there is a logical reason, I swear to God. What we're going to do is we're going to extrude. It's taken me 43 minutes to do nothing today. It's going well. We're going to go polygroup all, and we're going to select this polygroup and extrude this polygroup out, because this is going to become our blade. We're going to collapse it in on itself. That'll do. So is that enough of a blade? Maybe more. Let's do more. Let's do more blade. More blades. That might be too much blade. And yes, it takes me this long to do anything when I'm off stream as well. Travel with your belly as well. Dude, It's the best way to do things. That and the people. Like, honestly, I enjoy the cultures in different places as well. Like, I like that side of things. Let's see if we just collapse that. There we go. So all I did there was I'm just collapsing those edges down to create a sharp edge. I'm going to leave that one there because we need it. It'll hold it in place, I think. I hope it'll hold it in place. That should do. And then, using my theory that I'm using, we're going to say crease polygroups. Actually, no, we're not. I've lied to you. We're going to just go and do this manually. We'll crease along here. I could talk for hours about traveling. I miss traveling. I used to travel a lot. Like, I would travel, you know, I'd try and get to 4 different countries each year sort of thing. I can't do that anymore because I'm poor. And because everything's so bloody expensive. It used to be like, it was so much cheaper before the pandemic to be able to travel and go to different countries and all the rest of it. Now it's not quite as easy as it used to be. So I have to plan these things a lot more carefully before I just merrily hop on a plane and go traveling. I think one of my favorite places, I've been to some fun places. Slovenia is really nice. I love traveling to Slovenia. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Nice food, nice people, beautiful water. I've never seen water that color before. It's like turquoise colored water. It's so pretty. I got lost in a mountain range. I went on an accidental hike. I don't hike, but I accidentally went on a hike and ended up hiking like 10 kilometers through this beautiful mountainous area, which I didn't realize at the time was full of bears. It was fun. I had a good time. So I've creased all the different edges, including one that we didn't need creased. So we're going to uncrease that because that doesn't need to crease all the way there. We're just going to crease it along that. I think that's all the edges creased. We'll find out as soon as I hit dynamic. Let's hit dynamic. Aha! Found more that didn't get creased. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting there. Yeah. Keep those sharpened. Let's see. You're a 32-year-old student with a job and you're still poor. I'm not gonna lie. I am broke. I run a studio, so all of my money that I make from doing work goes back into the studio to do all the stuff that needs to be done for the studio and keeping the studio running. It's new. The studio is new. We've only been open for like a year now, less than a year. So it's still at that point where it needs a lot of love and a lot of like protection so that it's functional. Yay, we have a blade. Lots of effort, but we got there in the end. Seems hard surface in Blender isn't so magical now. I mean, hard surface in Blender, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing hard surface in Blender. There's nothing wrong in using whatever tools you've got available. It's use whatever you got. Use whatever you like working in. I'm not going to tell anyone not to use Blender or not to use Maya or not to use something else. Like, use whatever you're comfortable working in. At the end of the day, it's you that has to be happy with it. So as long as you're comfortable working in it, that's cool. Now I kind of got to call you Juffrou van der Merwe. Juffrou. Yes, like, eh? Not van der Merwe. I was from an English-speaking family in South Africa. My surname is Courage. Like, it doesn't get more British than courage. You sending me treats? Send me treats. I accept treats. Send me treats. Yum. You can tell them not to use Blender, no worries. You're about to get yelled at by so many people. Don't use no, use whatever you want. I think that's the argument that people kind of have the most with, like, what is the best software to use? And the answer is the best software to use is the software that you are comfortable using. That's it. You can do so much in each of the different things. I can do hard surface in ZBrush. I can do modeling and sculpting in Maya. Use whatever you're comfortable using. It's fine. The right tool is the one the person hired you for. That's also valid. Like, if I pick up a job and someone says, yeah, but I want it done in Blender, trust me, I'll do it in Blender. Or I'll tell them that I did it in Blender. and lay. Do whatever you can. Like, it doesn't matter what software you use. It really, really doesn't. They all follow pretty much the same thing anyway. So I always tell like students and stuff, it's not the software you use. It's knowing your fundamentals, knowing your basics on things is what's going to make you either a good artist or a bad artist. The fundamentals are what carry you through the most. Like, your understanding of what you're doing is what carries you through. I say that busy looking because I don't understand what the hell I'm doing. Hey, Sigma Attitude. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. We are making a mess. And also a weapon. I'm busy looking to see. I think I made a mistake on this piece. It should have been done as more pieces than I did it. But we're going to carry on with it anyway. Actually, we'll leave that. I might go back and fix that. I might go back to the block out and fix it in the block out. Let's do this bit. Solo. Whee! Dynamic. Yep. So we got the same problem here. All of the stuff that I've mirrored across has mirrored but kept an internal face, which we don't want, which is tedious. But we will persevere. I wonder if this is going to hurt my eyes probably. Let's try it. Let me try this. I'm going to try this. It might not work, but we're going to try it. Let's polygroup by normals. No, you see, polygrouping by normals is giving me an absolute nightmare situation. We'll just go back and delete things. It's fine. I'll just delete things. Where's my delete button? Delete. I wonder if I can delete. I'm going to try something. Delete that. Delete that. Ooh. Interesting. Let's delete a poly loop. Oh, it's not even connected. It's so rude. Hit double. Aw. Yeah, okay. All right, we're back to deleting individual faces. Very sad, but it must be done. Because we want nice topology. I mean, the lazier way to do this, if you wanted to be lazy, if you come into this circumstance, you could dynamesh it or something to get it into one piece, but I don't like it. You are a UI UX designer. Hey, UI UX designer. Let's see what else has been said. Workflow is the most important. It is. It is. I'm just bad, but I'm working towards being an artist. You know what? As long as you've taken the first step, you're not bad. There's no such thing as bad art. Like, there's practicing, and there's learning, and there's developing, and there's growing as an artist. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just needs to be worked on. That's it. You will do just fine. Do not worry. Untrue. You can literally use whatever program has the most hype. That is, you know what? It's true. Don't use a program unless someone else has hyped it up to you. And also, don't use a platform unless at least one art influencer has told you to use it. That's how you tell if it's good or not. It's just whether or not an art influencer has told you that you should use it. For the record, I am joking. Let's do this. So we are going to go back to creasing things. We're going to crease edge loop partial. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. I like having, one of my favorite things about doing these streams is that it's always fun to listen and chat to you guys about various, like what your thoughts are on stuff and how you're feeling about things. It's, it makes me very happy. Makes me happy. Let's put this onto Z. There we go. It's a little bit annoying that I have to switch the symmetry on every single piece, but here we are doing it. Do, 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 do. Ah. Let's do that one, that one, that one. So much of my workflow is basically just like creasing things. I just crease everything and then pray. Oh no, what happened here? No, I deleted too much. I went too deep. Let's do that. We'll just bridge these. You bridge. Thank you. Auto group, so it's all the same color. You auto group it again. Make it a different color. And then crease. Crease. Okay, I think we've creased everything. Dynamic? Nope, we have not. Dynamic? Ah, now we have creased everything. Marvelous. Crease Queen, it sounds oddly inappropriate, but sure. Why not? In my past life, in my old job, I was the spreadsheet queen. I have evolved beyond spreadsheets now. Now I am ZBrush queen. Leader of the Z modeler brush. Oops, wrong button. This is not working for me. So here we go. Here's something I can teach you stuff. I can teach you things. So when you're using the dynamic setting, which is what I'm busy messing around with now to get this, it's a process. So the dynamic subdivision, which can be found inside your, oh God, I can't remember where it is. I think it's in the subtool or geometry menu, probably geometry. Yes. Where the hell is it? There. So your dynamic subdivision is basically the same as if you use Maya or Blender, I suppose. I don't know Blender. But in Maya, there's that option where you press 1 or 3 and you get like what it looks like and then a smooth preview. This is just that. It's a smooth preview for ZBrush. So it gives you a smooth preview and you can adjust what your smooth preview looks like because ZBrush is amazing. So you can change it and you can change your crease setting, which is what I've got set over here, but you can find it somewhere in there. So smooth subdivision level. There we go. So your smooth subdivision level will determine how many subdivisions it's smoothing and what it's pretending to have. And then your crease level, which is also in here, you can set your crease level there. If you want to do the cool little stylized thing that I'm busy doing at the moment, where you get that like nice looking kind of bevel that you see in all the stylized stuff, the way you're going to do it is have your crease level to be 1 lower than your smooth subdivision level. That's how you get those things. So if I was doing something that was really, really soft, something like cloth, for example, I would change that to a 2 and maybe a 4 would work. 3 works as well, 3, 4, thereabouts. And that's going to give you a really soft curve. Whereas if I've got a 3, you're going to get a slightly sharper curve. And that's what I want to keep for doing a metal or a hard edge. We want to keep like a slightly hard crease on it so that it still looks pointy. It still looks like you could like club someone with it. So yeah, there you go. There's some information. Don't say I didn't teach you anything today. I have just taught you something. My job here is done. What we got? True. I used to hear people talk about so bad about Blender and the artists that use it that I felt like shit for using it. No ways. Don't feel like shit for using it. Like in the same way that Blender artists, like on the flip side, we often have Blender artists that are very pro Blender and they'll fight about someone using Maya or something like that. Honestly, who cares? If you're a good artist, you'll be a good artist in whatever you're using. It doesn't matter. I like cheese. I also like cheese. I think that cheese is the best software. You should use cheese for all your projects from now onwards. Don't worry about Blender. Just use cheese. My family are all artists of different sorts and have only ever been creative in my head. Now I'm studying and I have to try and put it in physical form. That's amazing. That is amazing, and it's so nice. I wish my whole family were artsy. That my family all thinks I'm insane. Uh, so my family is not artistic. They just think that I'm nuts. So there's that. Do you feel shit for using it? Shut up, basement goblin. Don't feel bad about anything you do, unless it's illegal, in which case you should probably have some sort of feeling about it. Can you teach us your PC specs? Okay, so you're going to love this. My PC specs are shit. I don't have a good PC. I don't even have a PC. I have a laptop. I run on a laptop that I bought in 2020. 2020? Yeah, probably in 2020. I think I got it for Christmas in 2020. My husband got it for me. And it is, I have no idea. It's old. It is a Lenovo Legion. It is an i7. It's got a 2060 graphics card. You heard that right? 2060. It is not a good spec. The only thing that I have upgraded on this laptop is I've increased from 32 bits of RAM to 64. So I doubled my RAM on there. And that's what I use for everything. So when I do my rendering, I will change it to CPU-based rendering rather than GPU-based rendering, because my GPU is trash. It's not good. It's not good. But it works because I've got that increase in RAM. And what you want, if you're running ZBrush, it's going to matter more what RAM level you've got, really. You need to have decent RAM. If you've got low levels of RAM, you're going to have a bad time. So 64 is the minimum I would go for if you're going for that. But yeah, like all of my stuff is running on literally a 2060 graphics card. It's not good. It's not cutting edge. I'm not sitting here with like this massive desktop computer or anything. It is literally a little laptop. It is a Lenovo Legion. I've had it for 5 years. It does the job and it does it well. You don't need to, in the same way that you don't need to have the best software, you don't need to have the best PC to be an artist. You can do things based on what you have. You will be okay, I promise. Unless you have bad RAM, in which case you're screwed. On that note, I am taking a break to go and drink some water and stretch my arms and legs. And I will be back in like 2 minutes, not even, maybe a minute. Don't go anywhere. Today's sponsor is caffeine and brute force, because it sometimes takes brute force to get into the industry. So there you go. Don't forget to go and check out all the links down below. Come and like, subscribe, follow on Discord and all the rest of those things. I'm around a lot on the internet. So if you ever need anything, I'm kind of there. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. I have returned, and the conversation about Blender versus Maya continues. Let's see what we got. Blender is good for indie projects and low-budget companies, etc. Others will use Max Maya for their customer service. Yeah, that's because a lot of places will have like their own version of Maya. So your big studios and stuff like that have a different version of Maya that they use because they can customize it because they have the customer service and availability for that. A lot of the big ones will also not switch to Blender just because it's so ingrained in how they do things and they won't switch it. But yeah, Blender, I mean, Blender's growing. It's Blender do be blending. I personally know how to make smoothies. I am a Blender artist. We continue. Getting back to making a weapon very slowly in here. This is going really slowly, guys. I'm so sorry. I would speed up the process, but I don't have that ability. So there. Also, I definitely didn't look at this as a whole before I started like blocking things out, and I really, really should have. It would have helped if I had actually paid attention to what the concept was telling me. Oh well. I wonder if we can do this. Hold on, let's have a look. Oh, we can. Oh, amazing. Let's switch off dynamic for now. Let's go to Z modeler brush, and I'm going to try things. I'm basically just trying things at this point. Like, I don't know. It might work. It might not work. We'll see. Do I want it that close? Nah. Let's do that one. And do that one. Maybe. No. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Let's insert a line over there, delete that line, and then we are going to bevel this one. Yes. Queen of Blender coming 2026. Unlikely 2026. I don't have time 2026. I would like to get into learning Blender at some point. What am I doing? Multiple edge loops. Am I doing the right thing? I would like to kind of spend some time doing Blender. Today's not that day. But at some point I'll get around to doing it. So now we got these little McGafter gaps over here that you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, am I going to extrude? I'm going to extrude. I'm going to extrude it negatively. So we're going to shrink those inwards. Oh, look at me. I'm so clever. And then I'm going to say crease polygroups so that it all holds in place. And I'm going to check that I've actually got creases where I need to have creases. I don't think... Why did it delete my creases? For what reason did it do that? We may never know. Oh, it was me. That's why it did that. I deleted the creases. It was me. It wasn't ZBrush. It was me. I screwed up again. Let's hit dynamic and have a look. Wow. Wow. I'm clever, right? So clever. Cool. So we got some creases there. That's nice. Wow. Gonna spend hours putting this back into positions that it needs to be in. I'm not gonna lie. I think what we need as well is I'm gonna insert some edge loops here. Whoa, not like that. Not like that. I don't want to do it. I just want a single one. Single edge loop. Let's do a single edge loop here, single edge loop here, a single edge loop here. And the reason for that is that I kind of want to curve this a bit more because it didn't really... It's not really giving me the curve that I wanted. Also, I've just realized that this is too narrow. It needs to go on the outside. So we're gonna change that in just a second. We'll adjust. Whoa, we could just do that. No, let's not do that. Let's change this to here. Center. Straighten it out. I don't know if I've actually taught anyone anything today or if I'm just like waffling at you. I hope I taught you something. I don't know. I hope today's been educational for someone. At least one person got an education. Just one singular education for today would be nice. That would make me very happy. Let's do that so it's a little bit wider. Yes, I think this will do. I want to see solo. I'm going to delete this edge loop as well because it's not, I don't think I need it. I don't think I need it, but we'll find out. We'll find out shortly if I needed it or not, I guess. Does that work? Yeah, that's a bit better. That's better. Whee! Let's see what we got. Too busy strong arming ZBrush into submission to learn Blender at the moment. True dat. Watching people's workflow is education in itself. Yeah, it is. Sometimes my workflow is like on point and everything's going really, really well. Today is not that day. Today things are going to be a little bit like weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's because I screwed up and made a mistake earlier. Wow. Let's go double. Wow. Wow. What? What did I just do? What am I doing? Why is my life like this? What have I done? Okay. Let's go here. So if I'm just grabbing that one, do you know what? Oh, yeah, that was just me being dumb. Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I apologize. My sincerest apologies. Why are you not deleting? Delete poly. Delete polygon. Rude. Polygroup. Flip. Flip. Apparently it just hates me. Who knows? I have no good reason why it's hating me today. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so if I just separate this and then flip it, hit double, polygroup? You don't want to polygroup a single polygon? Why? Why you don't want to delete a polygon either? I've done something and I'm not sure what it is that I've done. Can I delete you? Can't delete anything. Curses. Might have just found a bug in ZBrush. Trust me to be the one that finds bugs in ZBrush. Let's go here. Let's try a different piece. Maybe it's just that piece is being weird. Let's grab this one. What is this meant to be? Let's see. Delete. Oh, Z Modeler Brush, you don't want to work today? What's going on? I think it's because it heard me saying nice things about it. Now it's like, time for me to break. Time to break. Okay. I might need to restart. Hold on, let's save. When in doubt, save. Save this. This is going to be, what are we calling this? Weapon 2. Save. All right. It's coming to know these issues are not just some magical creation of my own concoction. No, it happens to all of us. It's fine. This happens. Like, I think that's one of the things that I enjoy when things go wrong while I'm streaming. It's like, honestly, it's fine. This happens a lot to everyone. We make mistakes. We break the software. It's fine. Don't stress too much about it. my first ever stream was ZBrush Live. I came on here and it was great. There was, you know, it was my first one. It was a great big debut. So it was really busy. And I had Ian, I had like all of the big names coming to watch me on my first stream, and I promptly crashed ZBrush. So no, it happens to all of us. You're fine. What the hell am I doing in here? I'm going here, ZBrush. Let's open this file again, see if maybe it's might just be a file glitch. I had it happen to me yesterday as well. Why did George Michael have a chocolate in his trousers? He was careless with his whisper. Oof, tough crowd. Jason Saki, great situation, nobody can fix. It happens. So it also happens a lot when you first start working in ZBrush or 3D. Like there's mistakes that everyone makes when they first start, and they're usually really interesting. Don't worry, mistakes happen. All right, let's try this again. It doesn't want to do anything. Hold on, let's try. Interesting. I have no idea why it works if it's a whole piece. I'm not sure. There's probably a really good reason for it that I don't understand. And it's, you know, a lot of the times when there's a problem like this, it's me. I'm the problem. I have made the problem myself. I did it. So, I don't know. I've learned not to blame software as much as I used to. When I first started out, I used to blame the software and be like, oh, you know, ZBrush has crashed, or Maya's crashed, or whatever. More often than not, the reason it's crashed is because I've done something stupid. Like now, where I'm literally hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, so we fixed that piece. It should work now. So if I hit dynamic, it should do that. Yep. Yay, I fixed it. I don't know how I fixed it, but I fixed it. Let us do... Actually, we could just do the lazy way of this one and say polygroup by normals, and then just say crease polygroups, which will crease all of those. So then when we hit dynamic, it will now do what I want it to be doing. And what I'm doing... I don't know. No, what I'm doing at the moment is just kind of fixing everything, getting it into a subdivision level, and then I'll be able to start actually working on it. So this is going to take a while. It's just going to take a while. Sometimes things take time. Let us... I'm going to do the same way that I did it before. I'm just deleting these ones. Delete those. Double that so I can see what I'm doing. Delete, 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 delete. All right, sick. Let us bridge this one to that one to this one. Hey, you, no, you to there. Let's do an insert a line. It's, oh, it doesn't want to do it. Can either move it or we can just like stitch it into place. We're gonna stitch it. Where's it? There. Stitch. You go there. You go there. And then, because we want to make sure that we got everything... Whoa, I deleted an extra piece here that I didn't know about. Oh dear. Let's bridge here. Bridge there. So we can now just auto group it. And it should still be symmetrical. But what I can do just to make sure that it is symmetrical is... turn it onto that axis and go back to the Z axis. Whoopsie, mirror and weld it. And then we should have that as one piece. Nope, I made a mistake. My bad. Let's do it now. Mirror and weld. There we go. So now we got one piece that's all nice and pretty. Back to our original thing. Group by normals. Whoopsie. Crease polygroups, dynamic. Switch dynamic down to a 3 and a 4. Happy days. Busy thinking. I'm putting thought into things. Heaven to Betsy. She's thinking. Somebody please stop her. So another way of getting cool bevelly looking stuff. I'm trying to think of how I want to bevel these. Let me have a look. Let's look. Why have I got 3 of them? So I got these pieces. Is that what I was doing? Is that what I was making? Interesting. Interesting. Not entirely sure what I was doing there, but we're just going to carry on with it because it seems nice. Let's do solo auto group. Busy making decisions here. Let's go to Z modeler, switch off dynamic. We're going to go to polygroup by polyloop and do that and do that. And then we are going to extrude polygroup all, schloink. And then I'm going to switch on symmetry. So let's go to, oh God, where was symmetry? Activate symmetry on the Z axis. And now we can just insert a loop somewhere there-ish. And then we can just collapse that loop down, which is going to give us like a nice little bevelly thing as well. So we can then say crease edge. So we kind of want to hold those edges in place anyway. So we'll crease that edge. Hit dynamic and see what we get. Yeah. Yeah, that's more like what I wanted. That's better. Alrighty. Delete. Double. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. So now we should be able to just mirror and weld it. There we go. Happy days. Let us polygroup a polyloop and that one and that. Hey, why are you not working? There we go. And then we can extrude polygroup all, schlonk. Insert a edge. Whoopsie. Let's turn on Z. Oh my God, I can't remember where it is again. Activate symmetry on that. Let's say insert an edge there-ish. Collapse that down. Crease all polygroups. Crease our edges. Crease these as well while I'm at it. I think it kind of needs these creased. It'll look nicer. Hit dynamic. Change our subdivisions. Yay! Yay! Prettier. Let's do this one as well. Auto groups. Polygroup by polyloop. Extrude. Once you kind of get into the flow of what you're doing, it starts getting quicker and quicker. Let's do it this way rather. Crease those ones. Yeah, that's nicer. And then we can start moving things a little bit more into the positions that they actually need to be in. See if we can do the same thing on this one. I think it needs it as well. So let us. I'm finding myself running through the mental checklist with you. Yeah, it's literally you do the same thing over and over and over. It is so repetitive. It's like, and then you do this and then 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 this. Okay, so we're going to auto group that. We are going to. I wonder if we can poly. Are we going to try and polygroup it? Let's see. It might work, it might not. Let us try, face it that way, it'll be easier. Polygroup by polyloop. Polygroup by polyloop is possibly my favorite sentence in the entire English language. Let's extrude. Gonna have a bit of a problem here. I might need to go back and delete those and work on them a bit. Extrude that. How much can we extrude that? Not much. My gaps were too small. Let's see. We'll see if it collapses. I might need to go back and fix this a bit more. So we'll just extrude that a little bit. Then we will insert an edge loop here. Collapse that down. Question mark. Yeah, we're going to have to go back and fix things. Okay, so... Oh, no, sadness. So, to fix things, I'm going to have to remove these. Unfortunately, I've lost my history on here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete edge loops. So, if I delete this edge loop complete, there, and then there, then it pops back out again. Magical. Hey, we've just had 100 messages in chat. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate getting to talk with everyone. I appreciate getting to like hang out and discuss people's opinions on things and answer questions and kind of be useful. I like getting to I like you guys. I like hanging out with you. It's nice. I'm now going to delete these edge loops as well. Do I want to delete these? Yeah, I'm gonna. Oopsie. Wow, it really doesn't want me to. Delete? Why you not delete? Interesting. Auto group. Let's uncrease all. Can I delete you if you don't have creases? Oh, I'm such a fool. It's because I'm negative doing things. Honestly. The brain power is not brain powering today. Okay, so we've now got things. Long after ZBrush forgets. It's true. Just deleting things as I go. Okay. Cool. Now we're going to try this again. Polygroup, a polyloop. Let us extrude. So we've got a bit of a collapse going on there, but I think we can get away with it. Yeah, it's doable. Sort of. Do it that way, maybe. That might be the better way to do it. Yes. You may be wondering what I'm doing right now. Me too. Me too, friends. I'm also learning. I'm also here to figure things out. Let's go to crease edge loop partial. So we'll put that one in there. And then that way, now we should have something that looks nice when we hit dynamic. Yes. Better. Not perfect, but better. Let's uncrease these ones for now. And I'm also going to run a polish on there just to like really even it out a bit because it was looking a little bit janky. Switch that off. And we are going to do the same thing again. We are going to bevel this guy, but I'm going to bevel it fairly wide this time. Let's bevel this guy. I feel like this is in the wrong place. Let's insert an edge loop here rather. Delete that one, and then we'll bevel this one as well. For some reason when I did that it gets rid of everything. Crease polygroups. Let's crease edge loop complete. So those should be nice and creased now. Good. Let us... What am I going to do? I'm going to insert... Oh wait, no I'm not. I'm going to insert multiple edge loops because then we get evenly spaced ones. Oh. Nope. Hooray. Also I've just realized that this is increased. Crease. 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 I don't know why I've lost some of my creases, but hey ho. We are then going to extrude inwards for these ones. So we'll just pull them in a bit. Wonder if it's worth... Let's see. Hit dynamic and see what we get. Kind of works. It works-ish. I'm happy enough with it, I guess. Yeah, that's a bit better. Otherwise it does. Otherwise you can't even see it. Otherwise what's the point? What's the point if you can't see it? Let's just straighten that a bit more. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not proud of the muttered potty mouth I have when ZBrush doesn't want to conform to my whim. Yeah, that happens. Any tips for someone just starting with ZBrush? Not quite a good grasp of Matrix 9. Yeah, tip number 1, contact me and I will be your mentor. So just I'm reselling myself. I'm selling myself here, guys. This is, you know, I'm just going to plug all of these things. Click on the links down below. If you're looking for a mentor, I do take on students. The rest of the mentors over at Firestorm Studio also have a lot of experience, a lot of things that we can help you with. Anything from 2D, 3D, environments, stylized, realism, characters, you name it. We got people that can handle it. We are an outsourcing company that handles all these different things in different companies as well. And all of the people that are outsourcing artists are also working as mentors. So if you're looking for a mentor at a reasonable rate and a reasonable price that will work according to what your timeline and availability is, hit us up. We can help you out. We'll get you set up with a mentor that can take care of you. But if you're looking for some tips for getting started with ZBrush, don't forget to go and check out all of the stuff on ZBrush. It's ZBrush's, Maxon ZBrush's YouTube channel. They got loads of getting started videos there as well. Otherwise, go check out Firestorm. We've got loads of VODs on our YouTube channels where we go through different bits and pieces, starting from beginning with characters and moving forward through it. So there's loads of different resources out there for you to get started with ZBrush. But yeah, definitely, if it's like your first time opening ZBrush, you've never touched it before, go have a look at all of the stuff that they've got already made on the ZBrush channels. They've got loads of like intro to ZBrush tutorials and things to get you started. I've lost track of what I'm doing here. Hold on. That's what I'm doing. I remember now. Right. Brain stopped working for a second there. Let's just delete this. No. No. No, trying to find this tiny dot. God, what am I doing? Delete. Delete. Mirror and world. No, what have I done? Curses. All right. You know what? If Mirrenwell doesn't want to work for me, yeah, it doesn't want to work for me, then I'm going to just do it the long way. So let us bridge. Let us bridge. Very nice. Auto groups. Yay, we got a nice piece. Very cool. Let's go over here, there. Turn it that way because that's the way we need it to turn. And we're going to reactivate symmetry. Polygroup. Polyloop. Extrude. Add in an edge loop. Not that many edge loops, just one. There. Actually, there. Delete that. Crease the polygroups. Add in creases where we need them. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then go to dynamic. Woohoo! What we got there? Honestly, sitting and watching others navigating ZBrush really helps. Anytime they use a feature that makes you go, ooh, and Google how to use it. Yeah, I do that as well. I mean, obviously, like we all learn, right? We're all learning. Michael Pavlovich, he is incredible. And he's one of the streamers on ZBrush Live. When I was sick recently-ish, I ended up having to spend a few days in bed, and I just sat and listened to him talking because it was so therapeutic just listening to him talking through it. He's also got an incredible voice, not gonna lie, incredible voice, incredible teacher. And just sitting and watching him, and like when you see him do something, you're like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. How do you do that? And you can look further into it and learn from it. It's so beneficial. It's such a nice way of learning as well. So yeah, check out streams. Support us streamers. We like doing this. Give us a reason to do it. That is so true as well, by the way. Like, the guys here that are streaming, we do it because we enjoy doing it. Like, we just enjoy doing the streaming with you guys. So do go and do all the nice things. Like, comment on people's stuff, like their stuff. It gives us a reason to carry on doing it. If we know that it's being supported, if we know that it's valuable, then we've got reason to continue with it, and it means a lot to us. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to us. So yeah, support your friendly local streamers. Let us do the whole thing again. What am I doing? Polygroup, polyloop, boop. Oh no, symmetry. Let's go transform, activate symmetry on the Z axis. Boop. And then we can extrude this. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Extrude. Add an insert. Maybe a little bit bigger insert. Delete that one. Crease polygroups. Also, if you're following along or you want to be able to follow along with my streams, you can grab my UI. It is available. You can get my UI for free. For free! You can get my UI for free. If you come and hang out on my Discord channel, information is down below. Come over to Firestorm Studios Discord, and we give away lots of free stuff. So, yeah. Do the thing. My brain's shutting down. I can feel it. I can feel my brain shutting down. And the fact that Heather sings under her breath validates me. Honestly, if you're not singing while you're doing this, come on, everyone does. Okay, never mind. I've seen people open up whole menus that just change the game, and I'm cussing under my breath. Yeah, truth, agreed. That's why I watch yours. There's a lot of creators out there, but it's nice to find the voice you find comforting and engaging. Oh my god, don't do that. I will start crying on stream. Which will probably get me more viewers, actually. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just start crying on streams. I'm glad you're here. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. Like, I didn't think that I was going to have the opportunity to I never thought of streaming as a thing, right? Like, it was never a thing that I got into doing. And I started streaming because I was working as a technical assistant for a school, and I was helping the students do their thing there, basically. And I realized, like, I just really enjoy helping people. I really enjoy getting to work with people and help them and train them and show them and do all of these nice things with them. And when I finished as a TA there, I was just like, but I still want to be able to do this. So that's why I ended up doing this streaming. And it's been worth it. It's been so worthwhile for me, personally. Personally, I love it. I love getting to stream. It also forces me to do work, which is nice. Because otherwise I'd still be like lying in bed being lazy. You're forcing it. You're an ugly crier? Same. Kim Kardashian's got nothing on me, babe. We can have like a whole crying stream. Actually, that reminds me. Don't forget to check out... Wow, I'm doing a lot of advertising today. I swear I don't normally do this much advertising. Don't forget to go and check out the stream that we're doing on... I can't multitask. The stream that we're doing over on Firestorm Studio tomorrow, we are doing a review session. So myself and Pat Emery, who is an incredible artist, he's worked on Transformers, The Witcher, you name it, he's worked on it. Him and I will be doing review sessions tomorrow, where we'll be choosing work that's been submitted to us over on Discord and then doing reviews, helping out, answering questions, teaching things. This will be anything from your portfolio to a piece that you're currently working on to a finished piece that you're done. We're also looking at things like if you need help with your LinkedIn, your cover letters, your CV, anything along those lines, we are going to be there to do those things. So come and check that out. That's the finger of telling you to do stuff. Activate symmetry. Beep. Oh. Schlink. What am I doing? Brain is switched off entirely. Extrude. Bleak. I also make sound effects. So I was validated when I watched Ian, IR Sculpts. When I saw him sculpting the one day and realized that he makes little sound effects for all the things that he does as well. It made me feel a lot better because I make sound effects while I'm busy working. And it's not just while I'm on stream. Like, I make sound effects when I'm sitting here by myself. Hi, Violet. Hello. How are you? How are you doing today, sweetheart? What you up to? What you been doing? Oh no, it's not going to do the thing that I wanted to do again. I did it the wrong way. Ah, curses. I don't know why deformation's not working, because normally what I do for this is do deformation. Where's deformation gone? Not you. Deformation. Mirror it. Ah, that's why, because it's... Wait, oh no, it's because I'm stupid. I gotta stop saying that so loudly. Switch off the X. I don't want to mirror on the X. I want to mirror on the Z. It's so annoying when it doesn't want to... I don't have the dexterity for this. Hold on. I've ruined it. Hold on, go back. Go back. There. Right, now if we mirror on the Z. Yes. Yes, it was just me being stupid. Very nice. Very good. Very good, very nice. All right, let us... I really need to find a new playlist for these. If you guys have suggestions for playlists that I can use that will not get me fined, please send them. Do I want that little sharp edge? I think I do. So much adjusting is going to need to take place. It's because these are too... Oh. These are too wide. So these guys need to be there-ish. Yes. This is the way. All right. Let's do it. Doing the same thing repetitively, man. If you're still here, if anyone's still out there, thanks for hanging around while I do the same thing 400 times. It's nice. It's nice of you to do that. I appreciate it. Why are you like this? Very good. Do I want this sharp? What piece am I... What am I even working on? What am I doing? Do I want this sharp? Yeah, I do. Let's go. Crease each. Dynamic. Solo. Yay! We've got like one tiny section of this done. I'm proud of us. I'm so proud of us. We persevered. What piece am I making? What is this? What are you meant to be? Oh, you're that little piece. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. So you need to be smaller. Oopsie. And then this piece needs to be wider, but we'll get to that. Let's fix it. Let's fix the piece. Hmm. Oh, you sent me a link? Thank you. Save me. I've listened to the same playlist like endlessly. Endlessly. I used to have a really cool, like, my Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year used to be like, yeah, you like all these really cool bands. Now it's just like, turns out all you listen to is trashy fucking lo-fi music. No, so I don't like lo-fi. Lo-fi is elevator music for the internet. Um, but it's more a case of like, I don't like lo-fi, but I also really don't like getting copyright infringements on my channels. That's the bigger problem. The bigger problem is like, I just don't want to get copyright infringements. Um, yeah, that's it for me, really. I mean, for all the pink and cute, I'm a metalhead. I like metal. I I like aggro tech and metal and fucking that sort of shit. So I would rather not listen to lo-fi. Whoopsie. I'd rather not listen to lo-fi, but here we are listening to lo-fi. Delete. Oh no, I did it again. That's so annoying. Why are you so difficult? God, that's annoying. Anyway, it worked, so it's fine. Always an autosave. Hooray! So much effort for so little. It'll be worth it in the end. In the end, this is going to look really cool, you know? And that's, I hope it looks really cool. But everything just takes time. You just got to go through the process. Take the time to make the thing. This weapon is going to take ages for me to do. I accept that. I think we could have made the bevels a little bit more like heavy. but we're not going to worry about that right now. I've just realized that I need to go to a meeting in a few minutes. So I'm going to probably leave things here for now. I will come back. We will be back. I'm not streaming next week, I don't think. I think I might take a week off. I haven't decided. I might take next week off. I haven't had a holiday in a long time, so I might take an actual holiday. Heaven to Betsy, she might take a holiday. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, don't forget to come and check out Firestorm Studios live streams over on Twitch, on YouTube. I am streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays over there. The rest of the team streams throughout the week. So if you're interested in learning anything about anything, streaming on Houdini, 2D concept art, ZBrush, Maya, Blender, you name it. We're doing stuff over there. So come and check it out. It would be a pleasure to have you over here. Thank you very much for everyone who came to hang out with me today. I appreciate you all very, 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 very much. Don't forget to go and look at all the other streamers that are here on ZBrush Live. As always, it is a pleasure and an honor and a privilege to get to be a streamer for ZBrush Live. Thank you so much to Maxon for having me here. I am incredibly grateful for this opportunity and the chance to be one of these incredible streamers. I can't believe I get to hang out and work with my heroes. It's pretty fucking sick. In the meantime, don't forget to be good. Be good to yourself. Be good to other people. Go and touch some grass. I love you too, Nat. I love you so much. All right, love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for sticking with me on this one, and I will see you real soon. Bye.